National Bird Day is this Friday, and it wouldn't be Spotlight without some animals in the studio to prep for this holiday.
From robots to birds, joining us now are some beautiful birds, and of course our animal educators from Incredible Bats and The Natural Naturalist, Sharon Peterson and Kim White. Ladies, thanks for being here.
Hello, everybody.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Who do we have here today?
So I brought in my bird. Her name is Harriet. So she is a yellow-naped Amazon parrot. And I think I was telling you earlier, right, Sarah, about her color. So cool thing, you guys can look this up. It's the truth. She's not really green. It's actually light refraction from the structure of her feather that makes her appear green.
So you're saying if we had one of her feathers and we held it up
To a light like
to
that.
a light, it would not be green.
It would be gray.
That is
my
unbelievable.
goodness.
And
The yellow's true, though. The
And
yellow
Kim,
is a
you
true
were saying
color.
there's only a certain amount of colors
yeah,
of
there's
birds.
only 5 colors. Black, white, now that will include the gray spectrums because it's a shade or a tint of, brown, yellow, and some, but not all reds. So even with my blue and gold macaw, one of the blue feathers, if you have another feather laying on top, it changes the structure, so you can actually see the gray next to the blue.
Oh, wow. And
I feel
Sharon,
like my mind is blown.
this is your bird.
Right, she's my bird. I've had her only for 3 years. I
Okay.
inherited her, well, a friend of mine gave her to me.
I always
Marty.
think it's super important that when we're talking about, potential animals that can be adopted by people,
Right.
that we tell them how long of a commitment it is. Birds, I hear, live a long time.
She can live to be 80, and she's currently 68.
Okay,
She's older than I am.
Okay, that
By a
is
few
truly a lifetime commitment.
Very much so,
Okay.
yes, very much so, yeah. And that's for a lot of birds. A lot of
Okay.
birds are like
Yeah,
that, yes.
you got to be ready for it. And Kim,
Yeah.
who did you bring?
So these are my Eurasian collared doves, also called ringneck doves. They're very, very close to mourning doves that are found in our area. This is Bonnie and Clyde.
Very appropriate. Now, you guys were telling us about the plight of wild birds right now. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So especially in big urban areas, especially Chicago, because it's right along the river and it's a migration route. So right now, the Chicago Bird Collision Monitors, they are currently trying to look for volunteers because during migration season, they will walk around the buildings in Chicago, and if there is a bird that has hit the building, and if it survives, they will usually take it to Willowbrook Wildlife, where they will assess it and then treat it and release it. But if it is passed on, it goes to the Field Museum so they can continue to do research on birds.
Actually, a bird has even hit my building, and I've called somebody, and I've walked it to a neighbor because I guess they have all these volunteers all over the city.
They do, but they're really looking for volunteers now, so that they can prepare them for migration season.
springtime. Right.
Got it.
So
Okay.
what should we know living here for migration season? I know there's probably certain things we should be doing, like cleaning out the feeders and making sure you have the right stuff in the feeder.
Yeah.
Right, and that's where we brought these along with us today from Wild Bird Unlimited in Joliet. My friend Ellen there gave me these to showcase, and basically different birds eat from different things. So like,
if you look at even Harriet, look at her bill. She's a hook bill. And then if you look at the doves, they have a totally different beak. So they're going to be eating different types of food. So if you have birds that you particularly want to attract to your yard, whether it be finches,
finch feeder,
you
little
would-
small holes.
okay, or if you wanted to do doves, they're more of a platform feeder, or they like to be on the ground because their feet are different. But then you have all these different ones where you can have a bird perch on them as well. So you look at the bird seeds, and sometimes they'll actually have a list on them as to what that seed mix will attract.
And like bird watching, I feel like has become so popular recently. I feel like it kind of got viral during the pandemic when people were outdoors. Tell us, are there great places to do some bird watching?
Well, very appropriately you'd mention that because this coming weekend is Bald Eagle Days.
Okay.
And so the Illinois River, the Fox River, and the Mississippi, eagles are going to be migrating to where there is open water to feed from. And so this weekend we're going to be, Kim and I both will be there at Bald Eagle Days in the Quad Cities. So we'll be at the QCCA Center, sorry. That's all right there. Yeah, but it starts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we'll be there with all of our animals. Our sloth will be, my sloth will be there, and our bats and her cavies and all kinds of animals there. But we'll be there in the expo center, but they'll be doing bald eagle watching too, and taking people on tours along the Mississippi River. So
You can go outside and easily see 50 bald eagles sitting in a tree.
It's called the a convocation, right,
Yeah.
of birds. Yeah,
Or
from
Congress, a convocation of
yeah.
Congress, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just in that area either. I know different spots in Illinois are having events also.
Right,
so
Fox,
they
like
must
the-
be.
right along the Fox River, along the Illinois River.
So basically, any
Starved Rock.
river, you have a safe
Where there's
bet
open
of
water.
seeing. We're open.
Well, I feel like this is looking at me. What do we look like? What does I mean? What's Harriet seeing right now?
Well, right now she's
She
picking
doesn't
at
like
her
what she
feet.
sees, Jean.
She's picking at her feet right now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, she's just chilled.
She can
She's-
tell us apart. Like what's
Oh,
happening?
she
like,
knows me. Oh, yes. If I go up to her, I can say up, but she won't go up on you. Like she'll go on me.
Do you wanna
So she's
try?
my bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Should
then
we-
you go
should
that
we beat
way.
it?
Sure,
I'm
sure, sure.
gonna get
Here,
the
Harriet.
birds.
Okay.
Up,
I'm gonna
up,
get a
up,
dove
up,
out,
girl.
see if you can
Harriet.
get
Thank
it.
you. Up.
does Harriet like to be pet?
So yeah, so if you want to
Okay.
pet her on her back like
Okay.
that.
Can
you
we
kinda
lift
wanna say-
Harriet up just
Yes,
a little so we can see?
Sure.
Okay, here we go,
Yeah,
Harriet. Harriet.
Oh,
so
Very,
soft.
yeah, very soft.
Wow.
Very
oh
soft.
my goodness.
She's has more of an affinity towards women.
Ooh,
and birds can be this
perfect.
way. So you can have a bird and a husband and wife, and the husband can touch it, the wife can't, or the wife can touch it, the husband
Oh.
can't. They can be very, And that
Wow.
hook bill, lots of pressure, and that could crack a nut, so it could crack your finger. And that sharp part there can gouge, too.
Ooh.
So they have a weapon there.
Okay,
She's
all
fine
right,
right
but
now.
she
though.
likes me, though.
Yes, she's
Okay,
liking
good.
you, yes.
All right.
Will this
Yeah.
dove fly away?
Well, I'm going to hold it like this,
Yeah.
but you'll be able to pet
lift
it on the
higher.
back.
Lift it higher.
Oh, we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
You see that? Well, and it's really kind of neat. So a lot
You're
of
good, girl,
birds
aren't you?
are native, and then you have some that are non-native. Some are invasive, some are not. This one is not as invasive. It doesn't really push out the native birds as much. We even had, when I was working at Brookfield Zoo, there were some ring-necked doves that are from Europe, but they were in the wild, and they would always make a nest by the gift shop. So you would see the
Wow.
ring-necked doves around there, but then there's another bird called a Quaker parrot or monk parakeet, and they were accidentally released, and they build these huge colonies, almost like condominiums. And there's some colonies around the Chicago area, like up by O'Hare Airport, Swift Road, and Lombard Glen Ellen, huge.
Ladies always come with new information that we've never heard before. Thank you so much for being here and for bringing your friends. If you'd like to
Yes,
learn
you're
more about the National
welcome.
Bird Day and the birds that live in your area, head to our friends' website at Incredible Bats and Natural Naturalists. Their information is right there on your screen. Thank you,
Thank you
Harriet. Thank
so
you, Bonnie and
much.
Clyde.
Yeah.